Hey, you guys, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a quick one because I do have some coaching sessions lined up today. All right. And if you're interested in getting a one-on-one coaching session with me, you can go to my website, lakiacrawford.com, as shown below, see what I got going on and if any of that works for you. But moving right along, you guys, a lot of times when survivors come out of these toxic relationships, there's some things that may just fly over their head as far as how they should be going about relationships moving forward. And I'm saying some things. Of course, when we take our lessons, we're going to make some changes. But, on a channel like this, I want to make sure that I point out everything that I can to give you the best shot, the best opportunity at having a relationship that you actually deserve, you guys. All right. So, one of the things that I really want to point out that we did in those toxic relationships is we let that person learn on our watch. And that has to stop. And what do I mean by that? That means either somebody's ready or they're not ready. Are you an instructor in your personal life? Do people get to come to class? And we'll put class in quotes, come into your life. Your life is the classroom at that point, okay? As we're making this analogy. And they get to sit there and interact with you, not knowing themselves, not knowing what they really want, not really having mastered themselves or understanding how to treat other people, having a shaky core, character and traits about themselves, right? So, yeah, we got to stop letting people learn on our watch, and being an empath, as most of the people on my channel are, and that's where it gets you in trouble, giving people the benefit of the doubt, running off of people's potential. At this point, you guys, what you're going to have to start doing is either people are ready or not. It's not I feel sorry for them. Oh, but they're trying. Oh, but they have so much potential. What does that get you as far as making sure that you're getting what you need and what you require? Potential is just that, potential. That's not a guaranteed thing. Okay. So we have to stop letting people come into our life with all of this maybe not quite there, not really ready. This goes for everything. Let's say you're on a dating site and this for anyone, male or female, and you meet a person and you could tell they're not over their past. They have emotional baggage. They're just not there yet, you guys. But they seem like a really nice person. I enjoy talking to them, but they're really emotionally unavailable. Okay. And they can't really give you the relationship that you deserve yet because they haven't done the work. They're still stuck in their past. You have to cut these people off. This is dead weight, you guys. This is dead weight. So, I just want to make it clear to you guys that that's probably one of the things that may be happening. And we just have to stop doing that moving forward. All right. The best way to get what you deserve is to make sure somebody's actually ready. We have to understand how timing works. See, the women that get what they want and men, it's all about readiness. They catch people when they're actually ready. This is why you will hear a lot of women say, don't build with him. He's not ready yet. He's not there yet. He's not actually a provider yet. He's still trying to find himself right at that point. So if you keep catching people when they're not ready, you're going to get the results of unready people. You have to know how to let them go. And, you could be polite about it. You could say, hey, I think we're in two different places. I'm ready for a serious relationship and you're not. And I'm only really ready to give my attention to people who are actually ready for that and seeking that in their life, right? If you feel like your status changes, hey, you can hit me up. If I'm still single and available, we can go from there. But they're not going to be able to benefit from you while they're still in this limbo state, you guys. You got to nip that in the bud. Or you start getting to know someone and you realize right away you're picking up on the red flags. You got to death that. And this stops you from doing what? Wasting your time. It stops you from making those emotional attachments to people who are emotionally unavailable, physically unavailable, financially unavailable, psychologically unavailable, all of these things that you're going to need. So Hopefully you guys can take heed on this. And this is the difference between the people that get what they want and get it in a timely fashion. And it creates the space and it's sending an energy out into the world. Like, you know what you want. You have these solid standards and boundaries. This is going to be the test right now. You should have a type. Some people, I remember a long time ago in my early 20s, I would always say, I don't really have a type. Oh, I have a type. You should have a type too. You're not a free-for-all. Everybody can't come. You have some standards. They're very specific. Is it some unreasonable list for a perfect person? Absolutely not. But it is a reasonable list for a person that has their shit together, right? So we got to stop being this classroom, you guys, and allowing people to come and learn on our watch. If you ain't got it, if you still stuck on dumb, you ain't get there yet, I don't have time for that. You're not anybody's teacher. You're not anybody's mama, as far as I'm talking about in the dating world, okay? Your children is a separate issue. You have an obligation, a soul contract with them. You're supposed to teach and guide them. But you ain't supposed to be trying to show a grown-ass man how to treat a woman. You shouldn't have to teach people how to love. They should have gotten that memo. See, let me just break it to you this way. Most of you guys on my channel have already experienced the trauma of a narcissistic abusive relationship. All right, now you should have graduated at that point. So at that point, you're valuing your time. You know your self-worth. And you're not going to be repeating these cycles. You're not playing games with people. And this isn't you being a bitch or anything like that. It's just you being assertive, you being stern, and you knowing what you deserve and what you don't deserve. Weeding out the weeds, being okay with throwing that fish back. Been there, done that. Or whether you've been there or done that, it ain't right for you and it needs to go back. Okay. So ain't no classroom and session over here as far as you get to stay in my life and learn on my clock. No. I need ready people around me. I don't have time to be hand-holding here with no grown-ass adults. And we have to nip that in the bud, you guys, all right? So if you receive this message and all of this and that, hit a like on this and, take heed to that. Don't be feeling sorry because you feel sorry for yourself. Like, look, I put enough time. I ain't taking on no projects. You see what I'm saying? It's inappropriate, you guys. There's a time and a place for stuff like that. Are you an actual teacher? Or are you a professor that's being paid to teach people and take people under your wing? Have you joined Big Brother and Big Sister and you're mentoring people? Okay, it's appropriate there. But you shouldn't, ain't nobody ever showed him how to love anybody. And now you're going to take this on. Nobody ever showed him at this point in his life. Do you know what you're signing up for? You are not going to be Mother Teresa and get a special trophy at the end of your life for being a sacrificial lamb and trying to break down the walls of someone who probably has severe issues at that point. Don't be taking that type of stuff on. Wish them well and send them on their way, honey, because they're going to be blocking you. They're going to be burdening you and they're going to be bringing you down. All right, you guys. So, hopefully somebody gets this message and realize the dead weight that they bring on and the things that we sign up for that we shouldn't be. And, no more learning on your clock. Either you understand and if you don't. If you don't, it's up to you to figure it out. But this prevents you from repeating yourself. How exhausted have you been in the past trying to show someone, trying to get it through their head? And, chances are they're not even ready to receive the message. And number two, it wasn't for you to be the one to do it. And actuality, and especially to my females out there, and it even works for women, the best way for people to learn shit is when you leave their ass alone. All that coddling and giving them a million chances, 9 times out of 10, it only enables them to stay the same or get worse. Men understand actions. They understand getting cut the fuck off. They understand I ain't really have it like that. They understand she ain't playing with me. They understand if I step over there, I got to come correct. That's what people understand. And you need to start having that energy, and whether people get it or not, you get it and you'll act accordingly. Okay. So I'm going to hop off here, you guys. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell, Share this content, share the channel, you guys, help it grow. Thank you for all your support. And hey, Intuitive Talks. Hey, Miss Honeylove82. I see you guys' comments. Hey, Anne-Marie de Groot. She says, greetings and blessings. One love. Absolutely. All right, you guys, take care. And until the next time, never give up on yourself. Continue to do the work. And until next time, please take care.